Let's go over the future of the Star Wars franchise. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, as you all know, the future of Star Wars seems to be very expansive when we look at all the projects that are currently in the works. Solo: A Star Wars Story is out now in theaters. Episode 9 will begin filming this July. And then beyond that, we have a handful of anthology films, including the Kenobi movie and the Boba Fett film, as well as both Rian Johnson's trilogy and the creators of Game of Thrones and their set of Star Wars movies. We even have a ton of both live action and animated TV series in the works, one of which is Star Wars Resistance, debuting this fall. But looking past all of this, yet another project currently in the works when it comes to the Star Wars franchise is a brand new movie. However, this is going to be an animated movie that will be full length, coming most likely to Disney's streaming service, which will be ready in 2019 at some point in time. Now, the fact that they're developing a animated movie, this honestly brings me way back to Star Wars: The Clone Wars. I believe that released back in 2008, if I'm not mistaken. It was around an hour and 35 minutes long, and if you guys haven't seen it, I do highly suggest that you guys go ahead and check it out. It's a pretty fun watch. It's just a really good movie in terms of an animated film, and the fact that Disney's working on yet another animated movie, I think that there's a lot of potential that could come out of it by filling in the gaps between certain eras. Now, what I would really like to see in the form of this animated movie that's currently in the works, which will be considered full length, I think it would be amazing if they were to do a story in between the events of Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens, showing us Luke Skywalker on the path to becoming a Jedi Master, both Han and Leia raising their child Ben Solo, and maybe even the Battle of Jakku and other wars out there across the galaxy. Now, I think that there's a lot of potential when it comes to this animated movie. There's a lot of periods that you could very well explore if they really want to make it very, very impressive. They could even up the scale of the animation style, maybe something around the lines of how the CG cutscenes were in Star Wars: The Old Republic video game. They could do an animation style like that, where we could go into the Old Republic and explore all these different new places and different characters and different weapons and everything. I mean, the possibilities are endless as to what this animated Star Wars movie is really going to be. Now, we're going to hear more about Jon Favreau's live-action TV series as the months roll by. It's said that the whole entire first season will be completed by this fall. In fact, as of right now, half of the whole entire season is already written, and it's said that they will begin filming at some point in time in 2019. Now, looking at this animated movie, the other thing that they could do, since Star Wars Resistance, the anime style show, is going to explore the events before The Force Awakens and the rise of the First Order, I think that they could even, if they really wanted to, explore the events in between both, of course, maybe even the Old Republic and the prequel trilogy era. Maybe show us a younger Palpatine and his rise to becoming a Sith Lord. I think that would be another great idea. There's so many different options out there. The fact that, you know, we're going to be getting yet another full-length animated movie, just like the Clone Wars in 2008, really makes you wonder exactly what they're trying to accomplish when it comes to storytelling. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about this and what would you like to see for an animated movie when it comes to the Star Wars franchise. What do you think it will entail? Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about that. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.